Coming to a staircase, Stanley walks upstairs to...
Hello everybody, my name is Wang and today we are playing Stanley Parable of the Deluxe Edition, which was a gift I got from Green Amber. So shout out to her for, I guess, sponsoring this or whatever. Water, censor that. Oh, and also, I'm not editing this video, it's Water is. He's my new editor because he really wanted to. So, yeah. Let's just get into it, really. Oh, what's this?
I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Now, I'm not to throw any shade, but this is not normally how the game begins. But Wang might have goofed up in the first 11 minutes. And let's just say poo-poo went down, and I played 11 minutes of this, so I already know the ups and downs. I don't know what this line is, though. This is pretty new. So, yes.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Destiny?
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa.
In the world is this land?
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
No!
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
That was a fern?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't... Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I wonder what would happen if I stick to my... Water, could you edit that out for me? I don't think we need that in the video. Where did I come from? Where did I go? Oh, this way. Close that. So no one can sneak up behind me and follow my track. Way!
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, Well, I can't.
I've totally never been in this room before. What's wrong with that screen?
Don't go away. We'll be right back after these messages.
Are you tired of having a lot of useless money lying around? Want to try and use it for something useful? Then why don't you invest it in some absolutely nothing? Yes, you heard it here, folks. Using your hard-earned cash, you can put it into something useful. For me, I, Wang from Wang Incorporated, would like to say that it is 100% authentic. I mean, look at my happy employees in the background. Hi, Jerry. But don't take my word for it. Hear it from all loyal customers.
I love absolutely nothing. I use it to walk my goldfish all the time. It's a real time saver. The design is very human. Wait, what the hell am I reading? Who wrote this script?
Dude, I don't even know why you're trying to sell this. Like, this isn't even like a good script. This is a complete scam. Who would be buying this?
I sold this boat in half.
Don't worry though, we have absolutely nothing supreme. A nice treat for the whole family, except Grandma, for obvious reasons. We also have absolutely nothing mini for little Timmy to spend his allowance on. What is he gonna spend it on anyways?
Hey, how do we send any of this stuff to you?
Well, that's an easy answer. You can access these beautiful gifts on Patreon or on Ko-Fi.
You suck.
So hurry now and get your gams off the chair and leave Mima behind to get your own copy of Absolutely Nothing Today. Shipping not included and especially not to Grand Run. Head over to patreon.com/wanglichichi or to ko-fi.com/wanglichichi to have your wallet dumped into my bank account. From yours truly. Batteries not included. Shit! Water, everything's blown.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
You know what? Sure, whatever.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just
This
me
is
and
the
Stanley
back rooms?
forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
Yeah. Where did it go? Oops, I acknowledged it. Sorry. So sorry, buddy.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination...
Delicious. Guess what I'm drinking, water? I'm drinking you.
The right door lead us to where we're going. And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
Wait, hold on. Okay.
Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one
Oh,
giant
goodness.
ending?
Oh, shit. You guys
And we're
can
supposed
see
to
how long
restart
I
the game,
played.
Eight times? That's really how all this goes?
No.
It's
This
all
is the first time I didn't
determined?
accidentally record.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me?
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'll die.
I don't
want to
get a single
die.
of this. Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't
Let
want
me
to be
out.
trapped like this. I
Let me
won't
out.
restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Ah!
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm
No.
not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So
Yeah,
I hope
whatever.
that's where we are right now.
Babbidi
We'll find
ba.
out, won't we?
I don't
Eventually.
care. I don't
Well, in the
care.
meantime, if you...
What? Back in business.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Really
he had
now?
simply missed a...
How about this, Mr. Narrator man? What if I went into General and I grabbed your subtitles and I took your narrator voice, put it to 0? Yeah, now I'm the narrator. Stanley wanted to do whatever he ever wanted to do, so he decided to go this way. Oh, Stanley, what are you doing? You're going the completely correct way because so I've decided. Let's go this way. Oh, what a lovely day it is to be Stanley, Stanley thought. And he decided, oh, I'm gonna go this way, and no one is gonna be able to stop me. Oh, the haul of tips for not getting fired. Stanley didn't give a shit because this bootleg job was not worth spending any time on. So he decided to go downstairs to find a Twinkie so he could do something valuable with his time. Is that the car from Back to the Future? Stanley did not care about the fancy-looking vehicle, so he just rushed onwards, wondering what in the world could be out here. "Oh, look, a chair," Stanley thought to himself, and he said, no, that's not what he said. I don't know what Stanley said. He said, "I love being a businessman. This place is so great. Oh, look at the time zones. Today it is time number 1, 2, 3, 4, and B. I love that. That is a great time." But Stanley did not care. He was too busy looking at this thing that looks like a barbecue. Isn't that right, Stanley? "Oh yeah, you got it, Mr. Narrator. It's so great being a businessman. I love business." Stanley was a little bit confused. He wondered, what the hell is this place now? Why am I narrating in Stanley's voice? I don't know. Stanley did not know what he was doing, but it appears that everything is repeating itself. What the hell? Stanley had a brilliant idea. Ha! Ha! Okay. Stanley knew how the game worked, so he snap. So he just kept on walking, didn't care at all that everything was repeating itself. Why is it dark? Why is it so dark? Oh goodness, scary Larry. Wow! And everything became bright again, because let there be light, one fancy man said once. And there we are, back at the barbecue, Stanley thought. Oh, isn't this a good, dally good time? Oh! Editor Water, I think we're going in circles. I thought maybe I'm supposed to listen to the narrator guy and let him do his job. There's subtitles, but I'm not reading that. Screw that shit. Because Stanley is his own bitch. He is the pimp of his own squad, and he decides where he goes himself. Barbecue. Am I going crazy, Water? This is too much the same. This is way too much the same. Way too much the same. Everybody! Everybody! Don't worry about me, my friend. I'm gonna go down. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm gonna fall asleep. Maurice, I'm so tired. I sleep very well. Hello? I cannot see. Somebody, open my eye holes. I want to be able to see the world in its full beauty. God, what is this now? Why is everything dark? Listen here, I'm not gonna turn you up again. We're not gonna listen to you. I am okay. Yeah, okay. Can we begin now? I'm awake, everybody. I have awoken from my slumber, and I'm ready to go on round 2. Everybody! It's very, very tame without the narrator talking. Wow! Everybody, I have fallen. I cannot get up anymore. Maurice, I've fallen, and I can no longer feel my legs. I can no longer run my office job in Stanley Parable. Hey, Water, could you zoom in on his butt? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Did I win yet? Come on. This can't... Wait, hold on. That's not fair. I run my own narration story and you kill my ass. Oh, back in business. Fine. We value your input. Did you say something?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, really? Everybody!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Always remember, Prince Hugo, if you go on the door on the left, you know you can inhale asbestos. That does not rhyme at all.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
Talk
disbelief,
less. Do
Stanley
unbelievably
decided to go
amazing.
up
Yeah,
to his
yeah.
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to
This is very ooh. Aesthetic. Ooh. Whoa.
Stepping into his manager's office,
Oh,
Stanley
achievements.
was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Look what a...
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk
Pizza
guarded
oven.
the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an
What a
extra
place on
secret
piano
pin
notes.
number. 2845. But of course,
What?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since
What?
he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Ah! Shit. What was the code again?
2845.
Aha! 2, 8.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Ah! I'm a genius! Did you see that, Warner? Cracked the code the very last second, didn't I? Damn. Do-do-do, do-do-do. An elevator. Do-do-do. Batman. Master Bruce, be careful. Wow, wow, wow. Wow! Master Bruce, be careful when using the elevator. I think a homeless guy pooped in it recently. Don't worry about it, Alfred. Don't worry about it.
Descending deeper into the room, Stanley realized he felt a
Delicious,
little
Alfred.
fear.
Master
It was a
Bruce, did
stirring
you
of
just eat
emotion in
fecal
his
matter?
chest, as though he
The
felt
yoga.
more free to
It's the
question
yoga.
himself, to question the nature of his job.
What?
Why did he feel this now, when for years
What do I
it
feel?
had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Ah! Through the misty mountain. Water, play Hall of the
Stanley
Mountain
walked straight
King.
ahead through the large door that read
Dun, dun,
Mind
dun, dun, dun.
Control Facility.
Keep that Mountain King going! In the Hall of the Mountain King water,
Although
that's
this
what we need
passageway
right
had
now.
the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna take the risk. But I don't wanna die. I mean, if he... I feel like he's a beast. He's trying to play me for a fool. And I'm not a fool, I'm a genius. Water, put up all the moments of
The
me
door
being a
behind
genius.
him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
But what if I
At
turned
this point,
back and
Stanley
walked
was making a
backwards?
conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I'm walking backwards. Stanley was a genius, so he walked backwards, not looking at his imminent doom. Ah! Well, I live, bitch.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
No, no, no,
Perhaps his
no.
death was of no good. loss by plucking the eyebrows from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this private end to his brief and shattered life.
GG, surrender 20.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly. And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I think there's a code here. Whoa! Whoa, look at all those special effects! Oh my god! Wow, that code worked! Wow, fireworks! Oh, is that a panda bear? Jesus Christ! Water, if you don't edit all that in, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Da 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 da. Ooh! Oh. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Ooh, paintings. Ooh, I love those. Ooh, what is you?
Stanley stood on the snow.
Kevin Brighting.
Where were all of his co-workers? Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button
Now look
pushing?
closely,
Does that
Stanley.
sound plausible?
See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of...
Get out of my head, this thing.
textbook mistake.
Get out of my
It's the
head.
kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad games.
I'm walking, dancing up the stairs towards buttons. Okay. Exit. Stanley just realized he missed a brilliant opportunity of... Wait! And Stanley pushed the button good. And he felt good. Stanley decided now was the time to move forward, like a sussy baka.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
What's this? Bus, bus, bus.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
I did it! Back on
All
track.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Thank
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the
On
door.
my
of
way. I'm on my way. I'm gonna focus down. There's hallways that is
Yet
mine.
there was not a single
my
person
way.
here either.
I'm on my
Feeling
way.
a wave of disbelief,
La da da
Stanley
da
decided to
da
go
da
up
da
to his
da
boss's
da
office, hoping he
da
might
da
find an
da
answer
da
there.
da.
No, oh, no, 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 not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Okay. And so Stanley witnessed nothing more than a beautiful, elegant, sexy Mrs. Broom standing by herself in the corner. Stanley couldn't help but do a little flirtatious dance. Seductively, he shook his buttocks around, and the flaps of his butt cheeks hitting one another could be heard. Water headbutted. Oh, vey, oh, vey. Oh, my, oh, my. But so Stanley realized it was just a broom. So he went onwards. Or did he? Because he went back in, but he ran out again. Because the story had to continue. No, it didn't. Because Stanley wanted some of that broom. Oh my. You're the most beautiful broom I've ever met. You're beautiful, you're sexy. I love the way you sweep the floor under my feet. You make me feel whole. You make me feel beautiful. Oh. But our love is forbidden. The narrator, he doesn't want us to be. And I don't know. Is that a Team Fortress 2 reference? Water, is there a secret to this room? I feel like there should be a secret. Is it this basket? Mop. Okay. Okay, let's go onwards. Fine. You win, you douchebag.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
Just
to
kidding.
his boss's
I want to go
office.
this way now. I think I've already gone this way. Ooh. Ooh. Piece of paper. What does it say? Water, what does that piece of paper say?
It's a letter from the
Quickly.
game gone home.
Read it aloud while I
Wang,
shake
stop
about.
shaking the screen. Okay, pause. All right, timestamp if you want to skip past this, but I'll read it for you guys. Hi, Lonnie. I wrote this in first period and left it in your locker on the way to school. It's what all the cool kids are doing, I decided. Write me back. Also, here's an idea for something to draw. 2 cats on a motorcycle. Hey, this is a good idea. What all the cool kids are actually doing is sending each other pages on their beepers. But we're cooler than them, because guess what? They can't put this on a beeper. There you go. There's your f***ing thing. Let's continue on with this.
Oh, bother. Nobody wants to read the paper anyways.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Oh no, it's the
And then
loop-de-loop.
something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking.
No! I'm not doing this again. No, I'm not doing this again, you sneaky sussy baka. In order to find out whether you are hiding your secrets.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Well, that's completely normal.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh! Ooh! Oh my! I've got a feeling that I got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say that's a lovely bird. Can I? How do I poop? How does I do the pooping? Guess I'm not doing the pooping. Now hold on a minute, You let me open it and now you fuck me over like that. Ooh, what's this? That's what I call a hostile takeover, alright. Which way am I going? I don't know. Going up and down. Which way am I going? You don't even know. Surprise me. Aha! Oh. Ah! Ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Come on, I don't have all day. Hurry up. Ah! What about now? Screw you then.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
45. 2 8.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know what the combination was. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Can I go up? I want to go up. I don't want to go down. And so I take the elevator down to my destiny. And maybe I'll be free.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
And so I walked into the mind control facility.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I had the strength to find out.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Ooh, where are we going now? Can I go back? Can I go back? Yes. Elevator.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring
there's the
job?
elevator.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Eating,
and as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Let's walk out of here then.
Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going. What all this means, I barely know where
Hold on a minute, what am I doing?
What's
Wait,
that?
hold
You'd
on.
like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
Well, hold on a minute. This is hogwash. Water, tell him how hogwash this is.
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And thank you to Water, It's Water, for editing this video. And thank you to Amber, who bought me the game in the first place. if you guys want to see more, support me, then you guys can like, comment, and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.